Jeff, this is your before and after um, your first golf lesson. Okay, so the one on the right is the swing that you walked in with. So we'll play that back through. And now when you look at it, you now know that this is going to be a problem, right? Okay. So we went over in the previous video, how, this is a pretty good position, then it just goes south. So you come over the top, hands go forward, and, and here's the guidepost. At this position, the shaft should be right along here. You now know that. Coming in, you didn't. Okay, so that's gonna be a problem. Okay, so we now know the one on the right. The shaft is the blue line, and it should be on your forearm, overlapping your forearm, which is the red line. So we know that's drastically wrong, and then kind of watch your head movement from start at that cross. So it goes down towards the ball, then up, and then jumps up. So that's the swing. So after we identified what the model swing looks like, we ended up with the guy on the left, the new person on the left. So it's kind of a staged backswing, but look, see how it's all on plane? Now again, it doesn't have to be on one line or the other one. The shaft has to remain relatively parallel to these yellow lines, okay? And you see in this one over here, after this move, it never gets parallel, okay? On this move, the all new move is we get it up here. Now but watch this move. Watch your hands. So it's relatively on plane, close enough, and then when you come down, the hands go in a reasonable path, and look, it's on plane, and then see how that angle of the shaft and the yellow line has improved. So you're shallowing it out, and sure enough, you get right to here. It's exactly where you need to be. And I think I gave you a eclipse. Here, I'll do it again. So we'll give you a photo of that. So what you need to do is print this photo out and just get in the mirror and replicate the move on the left. Okay, so now again we get back to this kind of the stage swing, but boom. So now, and look at the head movement. Okay, so you come up relatively, but then the head just kind of stays here, and you just sit down through here and turn through it, as opposed to here, So watch the hand movement on this one. See those hands? They just kind of jet that way, and you got that flying right arm and way too steep, flying right elbow, and then one on the left. Look. Well, first of all, let's look at the top position. Now the one on the left has been staged, but look at the difference here. Okay, so I'll give you a picture of that too. Huge difference. So you just print this out, and you pose in this position as opposed to this. So look how high your hands are. Look at this little opening that is over your deltoid. In this case, it's more of your bicep. So you get the hands up a little higher. But here, I mean, there's no opening. your hands are chest high, and you really haven't made a swing, a backswing, and that right elbow is out there floating, and as it comes down, it's still floating. And if that thing's floating, it's going to be steep. Now watch your right elbow here coming down. Okay, so to get it on the shaft on your forearm, that right elbow has to get to your body, and see how it's getting in front of your body, going in front of your body. This one on the left never does, and it's right on plane. So this is quite a good swing, and it's amazing. I've never seen anybody make this big a change this soon. So that is a good swing. This one isn't.